This is the dreaded one. Oh, look, my Hermione scarf is gone. I'm feeling like I look a little bit like more healthy, relaxed, solid now. You might, the anxiety is still in my brain and it's in my legs, but it's like mostly gone. The majority of Gabra for the first 3 weeks was karma service. Let me explain. I see the problem in the psychic field. I see everyone who's feeding into it, including myself, at every inch of my body, okay? On a cellular level. So it's like unconscious shit too. It's all unconscious shit. And then I do everything in my power to transmute it. Everything. And it's excruciating. It's excruciating to admit. It's excruciating to own. Because, like, by the time you hit Gabriel, you're like, yeah, I'm a good person. And you have to, like, own real deep, deep inner demons. And then once you finally admit them, maybe you can learn how to rewire them to be of service. Maybe you can dissipate them. Maybe you can toss them in the lava. Maybe you can transmute them. Maybe you can see where you need them to, like, rebel against the other people. Like, so what you're going to find out is how much people do not take responsibility for anything. I had an argument with Simon, and he was like talking about our brick walls in between each other in our relationship. And I said that the majority of those brick walls was because of the lack of truth. Every time he put words in my mouth, every time he was not honest or had integrity with our communications, every time he made assumptions about who I was and what I was for, why I even existed. Anytime he made assumptions about my past history or my past motivations, anytime he made assumptions, okay? What that does is, like, creates brick wall. Because I go, that's not even honest. Brick wall. Period. And so his next statement was, how do I not invest in this relationship anymore? That. Instead of, how do I not invest in telling lies? How do I invest in creating a bridge that breaks through the brick walls because I'm honest? No, that's not what he wants to invest in. He wants to invest in drama. So at that point, it's a demon. And everyone is like that. Simon went to Eton, Oxford, and Cambridge. He's one of the most highly intellectual people on the planet. And if he can't stop telling lies, then nobody can. There's a real deep lesson there. The likelihood that Simon's ever even going to get to this video is slim. And Simon, if you do get to this video, you deserve it. You're still stuck in Hode. So, karma service. You are 100% responsible for everything you see in your hologram. So if you see somebody stabbing, if you hear about it, that's your responsibility. If you hear about pedophilia, if you even know about it, and it's your 100% your responsibility. It's 100% your fault. Why? Because you're part of the quantum field. And you are either voting for it or not voting for it. And this is where Schrodinger's cat comes into play. Because if you're voting for it in the quantum field, it manifests. So everything at that point is your fault. Sorry, guys, that hurts. That's a fucked up statement. So how do we create the shift in the quantum field? That's the question. How do we not vote for sexual violence? How do we heal the darkest of the dark first? The really gross stuff. And it's not by perpetuating it. Unless it is by perpetuating it because you just don't know how else to do it. So, how do you clear it? And this is where karma service comes in. Because it's yeah, I'm not the one actually doing it. But it is still part of my hologram. So if I'm connected to Source and I'm connected to God, I, at that point, am 100% responsible for that hologram. And I'm gonna say, can people be arrested for that? If they will be, if they're focused and meditating on it and actively intending it. Eventually, they will be considered a dark wizard. If they are voting on it, and people will be able to see and keep track. So if they are voting and actively participating in the knot, it will be in the Akashic records, And so this is where the demon versus the angel stuff starts to come in play, because that quantum field is man, I've got to go to war with the demon. I can't just let it sit and exist. I have to actually take initiative and co-create something where it's cancels out any of the demon. And that's for everything. That's for all the litter, the slavery, the racism, anything and everything that exists on this planet. So my biggest thing is take care of the darkest shit. So the sex slaves, the torture rooms, okay? The darkest shit in the underbelly is how do I vote that it doesn't exist? And I can do that from the astral plane. The astral realms count too. So you can do it beyond death. And that's where being an angel is really great. And a really good lesson when you see how Po will cross the veils in one of the Kung Fu Panda movies is yeah, I can do things from both sides of the veil. Same thing with Yoda. It's it doesn't matter It doesn't matter, because it's like, no matter where you are, you exist in the quantum field. So you could be sitting in prison, being beaten up, and still be doing the same job. It's never going to be controlled or beaten out of you. So you can let go of that fear. It can't be mind controlled out of you. It can't be anything, because what happens is that your soul will override it, like Rava over like an avatar state, right? So somebody might seek to control just to make you vote for evil shit, and then Rava will pop out, and then it's their resistance to change. It just doesn't work. It's like, why don't we just stop voting for evil shit? Karma service, Okay, the other component, my favorite, God, dumbass Steve. Man, if Steve is watching this video, God, you're a fucking lazy fat turd, Steve. An angel? Angels are supposed to be warlike? God makes angels strong. Angels are supposed to be stronger than demons. Angels are to fight demons. Period. So, yeah, they're supposed to be warlike, but it's not like warmongering. It's like Rey and Wonder Woman and Hermione. Hermione is a fucking warrior. I can't even believe how, dumb fuck Steve is. He's a dumb fuck turd. Setting boundaries against evil demonic shit and lies and hate and mistruth. So, Gabriel. Karma service. Your entire life is going to be canceling out the evil. Once you hit Gryffindor, your entire life is karma service. It's the same thing once you hit Ravenclaw. You're never getting out of it, It's just, maybe Ravenclaw will get so smart it figures out how to take a vacation. So the other dumb fuck thing that Simon said to me today, he's like, when are you ever going to be happy? And I go, when the state of the planet is less drama versus more drama. That's when I'll be happy. When the state of the planet is in a state of health. That's when I'll be happy. And like everybody is doing okay, That's when I'll be happy. So that health, And then when else will I be happy? When I'm satisfied. When I'm satisfied, when I don't see litter everywhere, that's when I'll be happy. There was a old lady once upon a time when I was working at the caviar store. My God. When I worked at the caviar store for over Christmas, one old lady was like, I was talking about being happy and she was talking about health. And she goes, happiness is nothing. Health is everything. Because you will never be happy without health. ever. And I was like, yeah, that was an old lady wisdom. And it's just so poignant because it was just like, she cut through my bullshit she slayed me. She slayed me in 2 seconds. Health is everything. And so if there's no health in the body and on the planet and in the community, oh God, then there's just no happiness. And there never will be until there is health. And health isn't going to come with pills. It's going to come with diet and exercise and meditation. Health is going to come through processing inner demons. Health is going to come through with letting go of materialism. Health is going to come through with letting go of addictions. Health is going to come through with karma service. And then we do that whole other ball game. It's like, so not only is your entire life purpose is like, how do I cancel out the evil all day long? That's Gryffindor and Ravenclaw and higher. How do I cancel out evil all day long? Canceling out evil all day long is not going to attract evil. Look around you. Everything already is evil. All it's going to do is it's going to piss people off so they might come after you faster. Because they are that fucking evil. But it was like, it's like ripping a Band-Aid off. Like, they're diseased motherfuckers. So just imagine like seeing Frodo at the dinner table with his uncle, and he takes his shirt off or something, and it shows the ring for 5 seconds, and then his uncle turns into a demon. That's what it will do. So just know that, because it triggers everyone. Because all of a sudden you're like this knight in shining armor, and then you're a threat. So now I have to attack you just to survive. Watch. I guarantee you it will happen with everyone. They will turn into demons, vampires, and Slytherins real fucking fast. I guarantee you. You will get to the point where you have no friends and nobody you can turn to. Unless you build a community with Gryffindors or Ravenclaws. Don't trust the Hufflepuffs. They have not yet cleared their karma. They haven't yet reached not cruel. So just understand that the vision of Cedric Diggory, how he got corrupted inside of the maze. He got corrupted because his spirit was corruptible. And so he lost himself. In Gryffindor, you're constantly gaining power over that demonic self. And in Hufflepuff, you have none. You have no control. So in Gryffindor, you gain access to control and self-control and self-discipline. And in Hufflepuff, just not. So if you've crossed a real Gryffindor Nexa and then you choose Hufflepuff, that's something else. That's like a prefect. But if you haven't passed a real Nexa, then there's a problem. So karma service for the rest of your life. It's not just the rest of your life. It's the rest of your immortal life. It's your life tomorrow and the life you have next lifetime. It's the life you have the next lifetime and the life you have the next lifetime and the life you have the next lifetime and over and over and over again. It's forever. You'll never ascend the tree unless you go up. So, and then in Gryffindor, it's like going up equals going down. Also, to clean out the down. It's not to let it manifest. It's to Hellboy it, but pyro girl it. It's to demolish hell. That's what the seraphim are for. All the angels that are going, no more hell. Hell does not exist. No more clippeth. No more hell. No evil allowed. None. No lies, no deception, no patronization, nothing. No psychic controls, no psychic crap, no abuse, nothing. It's just flame. No cords. No psychic attack. I think I said that again. Flame. That's why they're the flaming serpents. No more demons. No more vampires. Flame. Karma service. Kali Ren out.